muggy,
warm and very humid,
warm and very
making the air
humid,
feel
making
sticky
the air
and
feel sticky and
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
So I think I've
So I
taught
think
this
I've
word
taught this word before,
and when I teach
and
this
when I
word, I
teach
always
this word, I
say,
always say,
years ago,
years
I
ago,
went on a
I
trip
went
to
on a
South
trip to
Africa,
South Africa,
and the weather,
and
the temperature was in the high
temperatures were in the
30s
high
every day,
30s every day,
but it wasn't
but
muggy,
it wasn't muggy,
and it was actually
not
that
that bad.
When the air is
When
muggy,
the air is muggy
and it's
36 degrees,
it
it feels much warmer.
And here's why.
And here's why.
When there's a lot
When there's
of
lots of moisture in the air,
when the air is
when the
warm
air
and very
is warm,
humid,
very
it
humid,
makes the air feel sticky and uncomfortable. Because when you sweat,
your sweat doesn't evaporate as quickly.
At least I think that's why
I feel that way.
And it just feels
and
like
it just feels like you have a
on.
blanket on.
If you've ever experienced humid,
muggy weather,
you know what I'm
talking about.
It's like going
outside
and it's 35 degrees,
and then
it feels like you have
a blanket of air on you, making you even warmer.
So muggy,
warm, and very humid,
making
the air feel sticky and uncomfortable. Not nice.
Here in Ontario,
it's always humid and always muggy in the summer. That's just part of the weather.
In South Africa,
it
was great.
It was great. I really liked it.
UV index.
Let
me get this as big as possible.
As big as possible.
How strong
the sun's
ultraviolet rays are and how quickly they can damage your skin. So you can see here, this is the weather forecast for today. 28 degrees,
not too bad.
Chance of showers. Sunny becoming a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon.
High 28,
humidex
31. So you see humidex.
So it will feel
like 31.
UV
index
9 or
very high.
So today would not be a good day for me with my fair skin
to go outside
without
suntan lotion on.
If I went outside today for a long period of time, it would be important for me to wear a hat. I would probably wear a long sleeve fabric shirt to protect myself from the UV. But UV index, how strong the sun's ultraviolet rays are and how quickly they can damage your skin. Sub-zero. So we're moving into more winter type terms now. So sub-zero, below 0 degrees Celsius.
Below 0 degrees Celsius.
Also a character, I believe, from Mortal Kombat.
Who move to freeze people.
This is my Mortal Kombat. We also sometimes just say below 0. So you might hear something like this on the weather. Next week we will experience sub-zero temperature. Now this is in Celsius. So I don't know what they say in the US. They probably say freezing temperature in the US. But sometimes in Canada you'll hear sub-zero, or you'll hear freezing temperatures or below freezing. So, it's cold. The thermometer is going down. Let's say it's 1 degree. And you're watching the weather. And they might say, next week we are going to experience sub-zero temperature. It's going to be very cold. Whiteout. A weather condition where blowing snow makes it almost impossible to see. We almost always use this word when we're talking about driving conditions in the winter. It can be used to just describe winter weather in general. But usually you'll hear things like this. Be cautious on your drive to work. Be cautious when you drive to work. There are whiteout conditions. Meaning that it's snowing, but there's also snow getting picked up by the wind and blowing. And it just makes it very difficult to see. This picture, in my opinion, doesn't accurately describe it. If these were whiteout conditions, you would only see one yellow pole. You probably wouldn't see the other ones. It is not very enjoyable to drive when there is driving in a whiteout. It's very scary because if you keep going, you might not be able to see the road. You might hit somebody. You can't stop because someone behind you might hit you. So it's very dangerous in that situation. Squall. A sudden brief period of strong winds that is often accompanied by snow. So When I was
When I was
researching
this word,
it said that
it says
squall
that
can be used
squall can
for
be used for
any
any types
type
of weather,
where there's strong winds and snow or rain. But in my area, we don't really use the word squall to talk about rain. It's almost always used to talk about snow. I'm assuming it can be, and maybe in some areas they do. But you said to me there's going to be squall.
I would assume
snow.
This afternoon, I would assume snow.
Again, sudden brief period of strong winds that is often accompanied by snow. We often use this in conjunction with the word whiteout. There's going to be snow squall and whiteouts. So be careful if you are driving in that weather. Visibility, the distance you can clearly see through the air. Let's make this as big as possible. So this is a picture. It's a little too big. From Toronto 2026, and then from New York City 2023. So I guess it was this word. 2023 when we last had the really bad. I think Casey Neistat, the YouTuber, made a video about it way back then. You can go look that up. But yes, Toronto was very orange a couple days ago, and New York City a few years ago was also orange. So visibility, as I mentioned, when you look in the distance above my head, visibility is pretty low. It's also something on the window there. Visibility is pretty low. Actually, it's not too bad. I would say it's medium. I was saying to medium. But it's the distance you can clearly see through the air. Conditions. So this is a general term to talk about the weather. So the current state of the weather, including things like the temperature, wind, rain, snow, and clouds. So you could say to someone, "What's the weather like?" What's the weather like? And they could say, "Oh, it's sunny today. It's going to be 25 degrees." If you were speaking a little more formally, you could say, "What are the weather conditions like today?" They could say, "Oh, the conditions aren't
not bad."
I think this is more used when you're talking about like, is it a good day to go skiing? Is it a good day to go to the beach? So you'll probably hear someone say, we're going to go to the beach today because the conditions look great. Or we're going to go skiing today because the conditions or skiing. So conditions, when talking about the current state of the weather, including things like the temperature, wind, rain, snow, and clouds. Now this will be different depending on where you live. But I'm going to go through alert, advisory, watch, warning. So in my part of the world, an alert is a message that lets people know that dangerous weather is possible or already happening. So my phone is actually set up. If there's really dangerous weather, my phone will go off. And there will be an alert, my phone will go off. And it will tell me what the alert is for. In Canada, we have yellow, orange, and red. Those are the levels. And I think you even saw that. On the air quality slide. You have to go way back to show you that. You want to go way back? Let's go way back. Here we go. We're almost there. So you can see here orange warning air quality. So that's kind of the middle level of air quality. That's the alert level, that orange bar there. Find alert back. There we go. So it's a message that lets people know that dangerous weather is possible or already happening. And then you can see the three levels there. An advisory. A warning about weather that could cause inconvenience or minor hazard. So you can see here there is a heat advisory. Heat and air quality advisory. This is actually from yesterday. This is real. A heat warning has been issued by Environment Canada for our region due to dangerously high temperatures and humidity levels. Air quality is also expected to be poor with reduced visibility due to wildfire smoke. So you can see a lot of the words I've been teaching you, they do show up again as we look at actual material. So that actually came on my, I think it was on, no, I think it was just on the weather page. An advisory. So they're just kind of letting you know. Then we move into watch and warning. So watch is conditions are right for dangerous weather to develop. And I have the same slide for both watch and warning. Okay? So if we read here, under watch, it says, be prepared, have a plan, there is potential for severe weather. Let me make this a bit bigger. And then I'm going to switch this. Warning, dangerous weather is happening or is about to happen, so you should take action immediately. And then it says here, take action under warning. Severe weather is occurring or is imminent in the area. So again, when they say there's a watch, they might say there's a storm watch. Basically, it means conditions are right. There might be a storm. Okay, there's a very good chance there will be a storm. When they say there's a storm warning, it means a storm is already happening somewhere, and it's probably going to come to your area as well. So watch, or warning is basic. Watch is basically get ready, and warning is it's happening. You better be ready. Front. So a front is the boundary where two different air masses meet. Usually when I see a storm front coming in my part of the world, it looks a little bit like this, like a cloud in the distance that's coming my way. And you can even sometimes see rain coming down from the cloud as it approaches. And then system, a large area of weather such as a storm or high pressure area that moves across a region. This is very similar to what we talked about when we talked about hurricanes. You can see it moving up the eastern seaboard of the United States. So system then is a general term for the weather that is moving across your area or into your area. Right now we are experiencing a very pleasant weather system. I know it's warm, but it's not windy, it's not raining, it's not snowing. But they could say a storm system is moving in later today, and you will experience today.